In today's video, I am going to be breaking down different basketball plays that utilize a curl cut. A curl cut is actually a really fun thing to do in basketball, especially for players, because it usually gets them wide open for some easy layups or potentially some open three-point shots. So let's get down and let's check out some of these plays. But really quickly, if you're looking for a simple offense to run, make sure to go check out my complete guide to the 5-out offense that is down in the description below. Also, if you like this play this playbook that I am currently using where I can write on top of the clipboard, it's on the iPad and the link is down below as well. So first we are going to start in the 5-out offense, and what we are going to do is we are going to start by having player 5 set a screen for player 1, and player 3 is going to be then cutting towards the basket. But while he's cutting, we're also going to have player 4 set up a screen right in that low post. All of these players are going to be moving at the exact same time. Now, player 3, he's going to be cutting towards that basket. We're not going to be looking to pass him the ball on that initial cut, because what we want is for player 1 to come off of this screen and for player 3 to loop, to curl around player 4. This is potentially going to leave him wide open for that easy layup. That quick pass in for that layup is exactly what we are looking for. However, if that's not there, we can now pass that ball up to player 5, have player 4 set that screen, and then we're going to then have, after that screen, player 2, he's going to be cutting towards that rim, and again now, player 5 is going to come off that screen, player 2 is going to curl around player 3, and now player 2 may have the option to get that layup. Now, if he's not available, we're going to have player 4. He is going to receive that ball from player 5. Player 3 is going to then set that screen. Player 1 is going to cut towards the basket. While he's cutting, player 4 comes off that screen. Player 1 continues around that curl. He may now be open for that layup, and you can continuously run this through, and this works extremely well against man-to-man defenses. So now this next play is a box offense. We're going to start in a box. Now, obviously, you may not be running down court and setting up in a box unless you called it before you got down there. If you're starting in a 5-out, these players will then sprint in. Again, this is going to be another play that works extremely well against man-to-man defenses. We are going to have player 2 curl cut around player 5, same as player 3. After they curl around, we're going to have player 2. He is going to be sprinting out towards this corner, and player 3 is going to be sprinting out towards the wing. Now, they may be open for a three-point shot. This may be a great opportunity for some easy threes. If they are not open, we're going to then have player 4. He is going to curl on the outside of player 5, and then he's going to be showing himself right in that high post. We're going to pass to player 4. Player 4 is going to have that option for that shot, or to pass down to player 5 if player 5's man came off and started defending player 4, and then there may have been a mismatch down low. If that's the case, high to low post pass for an easy layup. You can also run this same play from the sideline. So what you would do is have player 1 curl cut around player 4, and then you'll have player 2, he's going to curl cut around player 5. Notice how player 2 goes over and player 1 goes under. The idea there is to get player 1's defender stuck right here, where he'll get stuck right here, and then player 2's defender will get stuck right here. That's the idea. So after these players roll off, player 3 is going to have multiple different options. If he passes to player 1 or 2, I always like to say if you got an open shot off of an inbounds, you better take it, because there's usually players there who have options to get rebounds. The other option is player 3 cuts to the basket after the inbounds, hoping that he leaves his man behind him, in which case this could be an easy layup. Or if player 5's defender comes over to play help, this would be just a quick tic-tac-toe style play where it would be a pass to player 5 for that easy layup. Meanwhile, we would want player 4 to clear out so that player 3 and 5 would be able to do some work. Now, while to some players or some coaches, this may not be classified as a curl cut, I personally still believe it is. And what we're going to have is on both sides, player 5 and 4, they're going to be sprinting up to players 2 and 3. Meanwhile, they're going to be acting like they're about to set that screen. However, instead of setting that screen, they're going to then run around that man. So they're going to be sprinting up, acting like they're about to set that screen, and then they're going to be cutting back. At this time, player 1 has multiple different options, and he can hit one or both of these players, it doesn't matter which one, for that layup. This is a fantastic option, and if it's within that 5-out offense, we can do so many different options within it. So, of course, these guys could score, but let's say they were not open. They can stay in the low post. We can then have player 3 as well as player 2 to potentially curl cut around 4 and 5 and get open in the high post. Now, players 5 and 4 would clear out. If they're not open, they would clear out and they would run back into the 5-out offense. You can run something simple like pass and cut, and you could even introduce something like a pass and cut curl, where you go pass and cut. If this player is not initially open, he can then curl back around player 5 and get that secondary cut option for the easy basket. So make sure to go check out my complete guide to the 5-out offense that is down in the description below. And I hope that these basketball plays help your team win more games. If they do, hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys again next time.